Well, for more, let's bring in Daniel Seidemann, an Israeli lawyer and member of the Israeli Bar Association since 1987. He's represented both Israeli and Palestinian residents in Jerusalem and joins us live now from there. Thank you so very much indeed for your time. So tell us about the situation on the ground that you've seen over the last few hours or so.
Israel is in a state of shock. There are all sorts of analogies, and many of them apply. There are those who call this Israel's 9/11. It is such a sharp blow to reality as we know it that there's a bit of disorientation. It evokes all sorts of memories, unpleasant memories from the past. Having said that, there is a great deal of solidarity and rage. There is huge anger towards Hamas in ways that could possibly cloud judgment. But above all of this, there's a cloud, there's a pall, a sense that Israeli society, Israel is orphaned. We don't trust our leadership. We have no alternative but to let them continue to lead until after the war. But Netanyahu entered this crisis not enjoying the trust of a large part of Israeli society, and that has become worse. On the other hand, we're a country facing existential threats, and there's no alternative but to rally behind the government.
And just tapping into your legal background, if we can, how much progress do you see happening on the hostage exchange front? What kind of challenges can we expect?
The answer is I don't know, which is a good sign. If I knew, it would mean that it's not serious. I know that there are numerous interlocutors, good people, states, the International Committee of the Red Cross, the German government, the Qataris, etc., who are making efforts at a partial humanitarian deal, as if there's something that's not humanitarian. There's also, considering the Gazans, the idea is that Israel would release women prisoners in the Palestinians in the Israeli prison system, and there would be the release of the elderly and children, women perhaps. The fact that I know it is no indication that it's going to happen. It's heart-wrenching.
It is heart-wrenching. Daniel, you've closely monitored the conflict for over 35 years now. You've written, you've spoken about collective trauma. How do you see this playing out over the next few days? Do you see sort of cooler heads prevailing or an intensification of the violence?
I very much fear that things will get worse before they get better. I simply don't see an off-ramp at the moment, and things will have to play themselves out. This is not over. The tragedies that will be unfolding in Gaza will be unspeakable. There is the threat of an eruption of violence on our northern border. And as my predecessor said from Ramallah, the West Bank and East Jerusalem are seething. And I see what she sees, and that is at night there are conflicts. I would pay close attention to the Friday prayers at Al-Aqsa. In the end, this is going to come back and haunt Jerusalem. And that will be a major test of cool heads and steady hands. But I can't see much cause for optimism.
Okay, Daniel, thank you so much. Daniel Seidemann, an Israeli lawyer and member of the Israeli Bar Association since 1987. Thank you so much for your time and your expertise on the topic. We appreciate it.